Welcome all, this is Gerald Clark from Seven Planet Broadcasting, and I'm really excited today to present to you a little information on my recently published Odyssey Key screenplay. It finally arrived so that I could actually preview it. You can see it's 150 pages with all the pictures, and pretty much what you see on the screen here is what's inside the book. I'll give you a kind of a quick look at the artwork without losing some of my placeholders. Let's see, I don't know if you can see that. There's some nice artwork from Pat Broderick here. It was done for me. And you can see it's fully colored, fully annotated to help bring the story to life. Actually, this next to the last page has a nice picture here. There's ODKI, that's Enlil, for those who know the Anunnaki story, and there's Odyssey, who is Enki, the two brothers at odds. So today, what I wanted to do. Are you done yet?
Stop asking me
okay.
that. It'll be done when
Back
it's
to
done.
work. Was I wanted to read some of the sections, but set up the main Odyssey, the journey that the Urabani or the Anunnaki took from their home planet. So the setting is they're in the holographic display room, and Brockni and Talaron and Belota are all there, and they're about to look at some scientific data that's indicating that their atmosphere's in trouble. Talaron, who is the current king, let us see the data up close in the holographic view chambers. If there's nothing to be concerned about, you'll experience my wrath for wasting my time once again, pretty boy. It'll be your demise, as Belota says in her unsolicited verse, which I find unfit for my special day. The three of them are looking at the holographic display sphere, and comets flying by, the skies are turning red. Brockni, as you can see from this display, our atmosphere is being eroded, and our gamma radiation detectors are showing new highs. We must augment the atmosphere, as we have done in the past, to prevent further damage to the surface of Urabani. Talaron, the situation is clear, Brockni. Why did you wait to tell me this information until now? You know we need transition metals that are ionizable to shield the incoming radiation during perihelion with the inner sun. Why has it not been performed? Brockni, we do not have the required gold resources necessary to augment the atmospheric shield layer, as it was used for coinage, jewelry, and other decor items that have severely impacted our supply. This was reported to you a priori but ignored. We must consider another sojourn to Planet Key to obtain the required amount, and our time is very limited. Okay, so here you can see the discussions about making this journey to Planet Key are taking place back on a remote planet 450,000 years ago. Let's skip forward to page 52, and I'll read to you an encounter that Odyssey has with Talaron once they both come to Planet Key. Odyssey, as you are fully aware, we are at the critical threshold point in our home planet's journey towards perihelion with the great sun. Thus the need for this immediate resource gathering mission, where my team has identified monoatomic gold in Key's oceans. The urgency of this mission cannot be overstated. Talaron, I am aware of the impending catastrophe that will befall our home planet as it approaches the radiating sun. Thus, I too have chosen to come to the Planet Key to facilitate locating the required transition metals and resources useful for our atmospheric protection. So here you can see collaboration on Planet Key between two of the advanced ancient astronauts looking for resources to protect their home planet. Okay. I'm going to skip forward to page 60 where Brocknai is dealing with his two quarreling sons, one of whom is the head of security on Urabani and is now on Planet Key, asking why he's being left out. Ryakti, why was I misled about trapping Talaron and instead told of the need for gold as a cover story on Key? Security is my duty, and I find it offensive that my guards were not utilized instead. Why? Brocknai, Yakti, it is known you are head of security forces on Urabani. I chose not to involve you in Talaron's apprehension as he could be armed and flee at the detection of incoming vessels from our security team. Thus, I chose to use Hossai and his crew clandestinely getting close to Talaron without the risk of further exile pursuits. And we'll skip forward a little bit. Yakti, as you wish, Father, although it is not to my liking to be left out of the security arrangements, and under the auspices and appearances of your deference to my half-brother Hossai's mission here on this remote planet. Brocknai, for clarity's sake, I am appointing Hossai to be the Lord of Planet Key, hereby to be addressed as such. It is his mission, and this declaration is final. Yakti is shown grumbling under his breath in disdain for Hossai after the decision is made by Brocknai. And as many people know, there was a historical and unprecedented rivalry between the two eldest sons of Brocknai, who in the real account are Enki and Enlil, and Brocknai is their father Anu. So, without giving away too much more of the character crossovers to the real characters in the historical Sumer account, let's go forward a little bit farther and see what Enki was up to here when he decided to create a hybrid race to relieve the miners that they brought with them in the South African mines. Hossai is speaking to the alchemist whose name is Dresker. Hossai, Dresker, I'd like to disclose in full my plans to seed a new civilization here on Key, whose life goals will be coincident with the mandates of the Source Creator, as it used to be on Urabani before darkness ensued. Dresker, how will this be possible given opposition from your brother Yakti? Hossai, let me explain. Key has always been used as a prison planet for incarnating souls from all over the galaxy that are on a lower evolutionary plane. Dresker, thus, the reason we must take on an altered avatar body on Planet Key? Hossai, yes. Dimensional boundaries are set forth on colonized planets, and hybrid beings are genetically engineered to operate within the artificially generated skewed perception prison, presented to the inhabitants as a hologram. Dresker, a holographic prison system with enslaved hybrids, a dreary existence. Hossai, Dresker, that is why I desire to craft a new race of beings able to activate creator-endowed sun souls without constraint, a heroic race free to reach self-actualization. Now let's discuss the alchemy ratios you have analyzed. And I'm not going to read too much more from you here, but the story ends with the creation of the hybrid species that the Urabani race decided to create to continue their colonization effort here on Planet Key. So this has been Gerald Clark today on behalf of Seventh Planet Broadcasting. I wanted to announce that the screenplay is available in paperback now. It's 151 pages. It's full color. It's an 8.5 by 11 size versus a 6 by 9. It's also available off of our website store at geraldclark77.com and artisticvegan.com, where the PDF file has the links to the videos that are embedded. So if you look at this page, you can see this subtitle has a line underneath it. That means that it is linked to this video that was done to illustrate some of the concepts from each of the scenes. And there's several videos all throughout the screenplay that are hosted on my YouTube channel, which are activated in the PDF file. So all you have to do is click on the link. So So the book is really great to have in your hands, but the PDF is great for perusing the videos in an organized way for those that are inclined. And I think that's all I'm going to say today about Odyssey Key. I'm really proud of the screenplay, and I'm looking for this story to go to the next level. And I'm actually seeing some interest in the screenplay. This is our story, and it needs to be told. And I think this is at least a template with which it can be told, and some of the characters have had a lot of development time to bring this to life, and I want to thank everybody that supported me thus far. Odyssey Key with Gerald Clark, 7 Planet Broadcasting. Look for us. Thanks again.